Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on my channel. And on today's stream we are going to discuss all the altcoins you want me to go into go and have a look into towards. As well, we're going to of course go mainly about Bitcoin. We're going to talk as well a little bit about Ethereum if you guys want to, and for sure we are going to talk about Cardano and XRP because these coins have been absolutely crushing the market recently, and right now Cardano is absolutely going parabolic. And I want to be discussing if this is a good time to maybe accumulate some Cardano, or if this maybe is a better time to stay away from it and wait for a better opportunity if we're going to retrace here. So yeah, if this sounds interesting for you, make sure to right away smash up that like button as well. I see everyone tuning in right now already. I see Yo Rover from Rory, as well as Sparta saying, how are you doing? I'm doing very well, guys. So thank you for all tuning in right away. Let me start off right away with discussing the Cardano price action and my current predictions on Cardano. So there are many things that I want to be discussing here, so why just don't go right away into it? So first of all, let me set up a Fibonacci here from the swing high towards the swing low over here. And if we're setting up this Fibonacci, you can see that we of course already are breaking through the 0.618 here of today's resistance. So right now, of course, the daily candle is still 10 hours away before closing, but we are trading above this level on the Fibonacci. So yeah, this generally looks pretty strong and looks pretty solid as well here. You can see previously supported, previously rejected, and this is a very important level to trade above. I personally think that we are, of course, going to find some very strong support if we're going to decrease here in valuation once again. But I am getting some mixed feelings right now here since the RSI on the daily candles is getting pretty overbought here. We're sitting on 87 on the RSI index, giving me a signal that of course the daily is pretty overextended right now and that we could be having a correction. But we all know the reason why Cardano is right now increasing here is because they will be announcing when their smart contracts will be released here, and that is of course generating a huge trust boost here in Cardano since it is getting closer and closer to get to become a finished product and to become a very good coin with a very nice use case. So this is definitely a very solid to see and very nice to have here as well. It looks to be that there are not a lot of sellers right now in the Cardano price section, and for sure, I personally still will be saying that we can be reaching maybe $8 by the end of the year, and I definitely think that's a pretty conservative prediction here for the price action of Cardano. As well, if we're looking to some other indicators, if we're flipping onto the EMA ribbon, you can see clearly that we are trading once again above it, and that we are right now as well, of course, getting that we could be of course retracing and find some support on it, since of course previously the EMA ribbon was a very strong support here on the Cardano price section along the way up here, and of course we were also seeing the EMA ribbon providing resistance. So yeah, this one is definitely looking very strong, and I see as well right away donation coming in here from Whoop That Trick here, and you're saying, what's up bro, shout out from Denver, USA, go Ethereum and Infinity. I will be going into Ethereum in a second, and thank you so much for your support donation right away here. And everyone, thank you so much for tuning in already. We just started off with 3 minutes. I will be first starting off with Cardano. After this, I will be going into Ethereum, and after that, we're going to have a look into your requests, of course, what you guys want me to discuss here. So do we have some tips for a smaller crypto YouTuber? Just do your work and be realistic. That's the best thing that you could do here. Please don't be a moon boy. I'm as well very realistic here on the market. I always, usually I am always bearish once everyone is bullish. It maybe doesn't make me the most popular guy here, but it does make me a very realistic and profitable trader here on crypto YouTube. So definitely hit me up, man. You can send me an email as well if you want to be maybe cooperating with me or so. So yeah, let me move further in towards it, and let me go to the 4-hourly candle, since I was seeing some bearish signals right now unfolding on the Cardano price section. I hate to break it once again here, but like I told you before, I will be always be realistic. So first of all, it looks to be that we have been starting to create some kind of a parabolic run up here. We have been starting to go, of course, in a very rapid pace towards the upside, and this is right now resulting in maybe, of course, as well, a bearish divergence that we're currently creating here. So you can see the prices are rising faster and faster and faster, and right now it looks to be to go parabolic. But if we're zooming in ever so slightly and we are connecting these highs, you can clearly see we are forming a higher high on the price action, but on the RSI right now, the price action of Cardano is forming a clear lower high, resulting in a clear bearish divergence. But once again, saying it, since the hype is so extremely high here, because tomorrow or later today, the smart contract announcement will be released here, and people will know when, of course, Cardano have a finished product and when it can be definitely used as well. And that will be creating a huge hype run up, and that's the reason why we're right now as well increasing. And that is as well the reason why I'm right now asking here in the poll, can Cardano overtake Ethereum? And if we're right now looking to coin market cap, you can see Cardano is sitting at a $65 billion market cap. It's approximately 5 times as small as Ethereum, 6 times even. So let's say 5 to 6 times as small as Ethereum. So if it's going to compensate the market capitalization of Ethereum, it's already going to trade around to $12. That is pretty insane. We know if we're going to look back from the stages where we were trading up previously, Cardano was also way closer to Ethereum. So for sure, I do think that at least Cardano can be taking out some territorium. So we will be going in towards the Cardano compared to Ethereum valuation in a second, since that chart is also very interesting. And as well, once again here, before moving further in towards Cardano, we are seeing once again the theory getting confirmed here. Bitcoin pumps. After that, it's going to be Ethereum, the large cap, and after Ethereum, the other larger caps are going to explode, like you can clearly see right now here. There are very good altcoins right now popping up here, where Bitcoin is only increasing 4%. So beautiful to see, loving to see the gains, of course, all only green across the border, almost no red here. But let me move further into the technical analysis. So, yeah, 4-hourly bearish divergence on the RSI, as well as for enabling the MACD. You can clearly see we're currently still forming a lower high, but we have not been seeing a lime candle. And as soon as we're going to see a lime green candle, we are, of course, confirming a bearish divergence as well on the MACD. This, of course, pretty important to see, but I, once again, will be realistic with you guys as well. If we're going to move on to the 1-hourly candles, we can still, once again, clearly see a bearish divergence, lower high getting created over here, higher high in the price section. This is as well resulting in a bearish divergence, giving me a signal of a trend reversal. So please be careful as well. If I'm right now looking to the MACD is looking particularly healthy, to be honest. So, yeah, you should definitely look in towards this. And as well, if we're looking to EMA ribbon, you can see clearly it provided the support. As well, on the 2-hour, provided this very strong support. As long as we're trading above the EMA ribbon, of course, we are clearly in an uptrend. But only the thing that I'm right now warning for is that we could be maybe have a possible pullback before once again continuing up further and higher. So, yeah, looking forward towards Cardano, and can't wait to see where it will be ending. But first, let me as well talk a little bit about the Cardano compared to Ethereum valuation, since this is also a very interesting and very important valuation to look at. And guys, by the way, here I see the chat going well here. Cheryl tuning in here. Hi, Rover. I mean, it's really amazing once again that you guys are all tuning in here. If you just tuned in, make sure to get comfortable, because I'm probably going to be around here for another hour, at least, of course, discussing all your requests that you want me to look in. And as well, we will be going over Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and of course some other big projects that are right now pumping here, and that we could be maybe take a position in. And of course, if we're going to spot a live opportunity for a certain trade, I will be taking it. But I can already warn you about it, that the chances of opening a trade live today is extremely small here. But guys, once again, once I'm seeing a new opportunity, I will be trying to do a live stream while opening my trade, since that is of course the best, so you guys can even learn better from it, right? So let's move further in towards the video. So, Cardano compared to Ethereum, very important valuation. If you look back to the past here, you can see this gray box is a very significant level of previous resistance on the Cardano compared to Ethereum valuation. And you can see this level, yeah, clearly provided this resistance in the past. If we're right now zooming in back towards the time that we're right now trading on, we are once again trading above the gray box here, what is of course beautiful to see, since it also provided this very strong support here in the past. So right now as well, if we're connecting the resistance line from the top side, looks to be that we're even breaking through this level as well here, could resulting in, of course, an extreme big hype run up. As well, everyone is asking about DOT, Shiba, Bitcoin short or long. I've been already telling it in my video before here. I will be not opening a position on Bitcoin until I'm seeing a clear opportunity. And right now, I will remain neutral, and I will be standing on the sidelines, since I'm seeing a lot of bearish divergence. And as well, we are clearly in an uptrend. It is very hard to say what we're going to do right now, because it looks like that the Bitcoin bulls are just too strong right now. The Bitcoin bulls are just ignoring, of course, all the bearish divergence, and we're still moving up. So it's very hard to trade this current trend that we're in here. So I will remain a little bit calm, and wait for a better opportunity to trade. And believe me, there will become an opportunity anytime soon here, because if you're just going to be patient, the opportunities will come towards you just in a matter of time, of course. So if we're looking to Cardano compared to Ethereum, it looks to be that Cardano is probably going to outperform Ethereum here in the coming, let's say, 4 weeks or so. Since, of course, we are right now breaking out of this resistance line here on the top side, it looks to be that we are breaking the downtrend here. And this is, of course, a very significant trend break. And this could be resulting in, of course, on the moment that we're right now trading on, in another 60% increasement compared to Ethereum. And like I already warned you, we still have to increase another 600% compared to Ethereum to, of course, become neutral against Ethereum in terms of market capitalization. So I definitely am looking forward towards it, and I think this is definitely doable, since there is, of course, coming more and more hype towards Cardano, and this is for sure a good opportunity that you can be taking here as well. If we're looking to the Cardano compared to Bitcoin valuation, you can clearly see over here we are breaking this resist line on the top side. So clear resist line getting formed here, and a clear breakthrough right now here. Of course, still want to be saying this, we have to wait another 10 hours and 30 minutes till this daily candle is closed. And as soon as this daily candle is closed, guys, we will be having a confirmation. And if we have a confirmation of a breakout here on the daily candles, we could be looking once again for higher prices. So yeah, looking forward towards that one already. And yeah, just can't wait to see how this will be resulting, of course. As well, lower side, providing clear support. So we were trading in a clear parallel channel towards the downside. Right now, we broke out through the top side, and it looks to be that we're just going to see some higher prices getting created anytime soon here. So yeah, looking forward towards that. And the opportunities are going to run up pretty high. So let me see. Dylan Heat as well over here. Yes, Rover, looking up, biggest holding is 88. Let's go. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not my biggest holding, but it is definitely one of my huger coins I have in my portfolio. In the recent drop-off here on Bitcoin, I've been mainly accumulating Ethereum in this recent drop-off over here. Like I have been saying several times on my videos, I was doing so because I was anticipating a hype run-up for Ethereum. So I've been not buying up that many Cardano. I have been doing so, but once again saying it, it was Ethereum what was mainly the most amount what I accumulated. So yeah, pretty nice still to see Cardano as well increase in valuation. Right now, let me move a little bit into Ethereum, since there was a request here about Ethereum. Once again, saying this, guys, you can see clear rejections on this daily candles. We definitely want to be seeing a daily candle close above this red line here. As soon as we're going to do so, this is going to be pretty bullish for Ethereum. As well, if we're going to go back into the 4-hourly candles, we can see clear rejection here got formed by retesting our previous support line. This is making me feel a little bit cautious once again, guys. I want to be feeling a little bit cautious here, since this is a major signal of weakness right now, and a major signal that this previous trend line is a very strong level of support, since the rejection over here was also pretty powerful. So yeah, make sure that you're not losing your attention right now on Ethereum, and make sure that you're, of course, not walking outside of your shoes right now, since, of course, you can see previous support getting formed here as well. This is a typical bearish bias pattern. This is a rising wedge. These patterns usually tend to break down, yeah, 90% of the times here. Of course, it already broke down, but right now we are retesting the top side once again here of this channel, and we got rejected. So please pay attention right now towards this as well. It looks to be that that Ethereum is right now on a downtrend here on the RSI, and that is the exact reason why I'm right now not trading. And if you're willing to trade, I should be still saying you can be ready to look for shorts than longs, even though the prices are increasing. Once again saying this, even though probably a lot of people may not like it, the one that I'm going to say this, but I definitely think the market is still looking not that strong here, since, of course, on the daily candles, we're still seeing a lot of divergence playing out here on Bitcoin. And once I'm seeing these bearish divergences playing out here, I will be just playing it a little bit more cautious. I will be playing it a little bit more slow. I will be looking and approaching the market as well in a little bit more slower pace here. And I will be, of course, not trade everything towards the upside right now here, since we're getting clear reversal signals right now as well for Ethereum. This is a major warning sign. Of course, as soon as we're going to close the 4-hourly candle, once again, above this resist line on the top side, this will be making me feel extremely bullish, of course, and it really depends on how the market situation look on that time of recording. But let me know in the chat, what do you guys right now think here? What do you guys right now think? And as well, I see someone saying here, smash the like button right now. Guys, we are literally 16 likes away before reaching the 100 likes. It will be truly amazing if you can reach it right now here. So one favor that I want to be asking here is smashing up the likes. Absolutely amazing. why not take the same Bitcoin short right now? Sam, the reason why is because previously on Bitcoin, I was seeing more bearish divergence. Right now, of course, we are about to create another divergence, but currently there is no divergence on the 4 hour. There is a divergence, of course, on the 1 hourly candles here, a bearish divergence, hidden bearish divergence, but that one is maybe already invalidated. It's not invalidated yet since we're still forming a lower high here. The reason why I'm not taking a trade right now on Bitcoin is since the market is not listening to all the divergences that we're creating here. The market was showing even more weakness on the daily candles, and I will be still saying it is extremely likely to see a move, a minor correction for Bitcoin getting created from here on, since we have been not cooling off ever so slightly here on the daily yet here. We have been not cooling off for literally no pace here. We have been not cooling off yet, and I still expect here, still will be saying this, a minor cool period for Bitcoin. I still expect for Bitcoin, since of course if we're looking to trade cryptos in general, we want to be knowing what Bitcoin is going to do. And if I'm looking to Bitcoin, once again, I hate to say it here, but it is very realistic if we're going to see Bitcoin retrace back to the 42.5k, since this is the golden pocket entry. And this is of course also a very likely level where Bitcoin could be retracing towards before once again starting the huge uptrend. So yeah, it will be still a little bit more bearish than bullish. Will I take a long position right now? For sure, not like I've been already saying it. Why I'm not taking the why am I not right now in a short position? I could be for sure opening short, but I want to only open it at a good place here. Maybe the 46.8k is still a good place, but once again saying this, back in September 2020, I can go literally back towards the chart real quickly. September 2020, the bull market of course started for Bitcoin. We were forming a lot of bearish signals right there, of course on lower time frames as well, excuse me. But yeah, we were forming a lot of bearish signals here in September 2020, but still the markets were moving up. The markets were ignoring all the bearish signals, and that is of course the thing that I'm scared for right now here, because we're seeing a lot of bearish signals playing out here, but the market could be just ignoring it and just move further up here, since that is typically Bitcoin. So let me move further on, because I want to be discussing some more altcoins. Let me know which altcoin I have to look into towards right now here. So make sure to drop it right now in the chat, and I will be, of course, take a look at it. And I see already someone talking about Polkadot. I will be for sure going in towards it. Bitcoin shorts are down 23%. So yeah, let me as well take a look at the Bitcoin shorts and longs here. Thank you so much for notifying. The longs increased very significantly. The longs increased with an approximately 2.4%. That's pretty significant, to be very honest. And of course, yeah, the shorts took off here. A lot of shorts going out of the market. Once again, these could be literally two things. This could be indicating two things here. The first thing can mean, of course, that that some whales are knowing more than we know and that they are going out of the market. But 30% drop off for the shorts is pretty significantly. The other reason is maybe that people just don't, yeah, of course, that people don't think the market is going to move down from here on. And of course, the less people that think that market is going to move down, the more likely it's going to be happening. So I see BNB, XRP, Solana, a lot of different projects. So I will be started with doing XRP as well. Cake, I will be going for sure into Cake. Link as well, guys. We have plenty of enough time here. We have plenty of enough time, and I want to be definitely starting with XRP, since I'm pretty bullish on XRP, right? I'm pretty bullish on XRP right now. And Robbie as well donating to the channel. You're saying, yo, Rover, what price might Ethereum drop towards to buy more? And I've been already answering this question on my previous video, but I will be once again saying this before going into XRP, guys. Give me a second. And my target will be mainly 2,800 and $91 US. So that is the exact level over here. And as well, if you're looking to daily levels of resistance, we have been touching it once again today. So we can be as well once again confirmed that we had another touch and that Ethereum could be maybe look for a decrease from here on as well, coming together with the rising wedge, of course. But my main accumulation zone for Ethereum, for a long position at least, will be, of course, $2,891 US. But let me right now go in towards XRP, and thank you so much for your support donation, of course, my friend. Highly appreciated on this channel, of course. So let me start off with the price action of XRP. So first of all, you can clearly see XRP, huge uptrend here if we're zooming out. XRP is very, very much in an uptrend, of course. XRP is as well making its way up ever so slightly towards the upside as well. if we're going to connect the body candles, it looks to be that XRP is absolutely ready for a blast off anytime soon here. And it looks to be that we're even once again trying to break through today. And this could be resulting in one of the biggest moves for XRP in history. So let me attach these lines perfectly and let me tell you about what XRP is about to do here. So XRP looks to be creating, of course, a massive move here. And I've been already talking about it with some friends, and also I've been already discussing a potential trade that I will be taking probably on XRP, since right now here XRP of course confirmed a very beautiful uptrend like I just showed you. But as well, if we're looking at the downtrend, we're seeing a lot of significance of course coming in here. Once again, we're seeing the significance coming in over here right now as well. And as soon, I will be already saying it, as soon as we are going to close this daily candle outside of this resistance target, I won't be surprised if we're going to see something similar like this over here. I won't be surprised if we're going to see something similar of another 200% run up here. The gains can be extremely high with XRP, and that is as well the reason why I've been saying already. I mean, I've not been publicly saying it yet here, but that's also one of these reasons why I am currently with some friends talking about building up a swing trade position as soon as we're going to see this daily candle close outside of this. And I will be for sure doing so as well here, and I will be right now as well say it. I've not accumulated the position yet here, but I will be leverage trading XRP as well towards the upside. And how my strategy will be, which strategy I will be obtaining here will be the dollar cost average long trade swing trade strategy. So as soon as we're going to close one daily candle outside of this pattern, I will be of course open my position with, let's say, the 10% of the money that I want to be investing in this swing trade. After that, I will be probably using a 10x leverage. Probably I will use a 10x leverage. After that, I will be setting up on every 5% decrease. I will be setting up another level that I will be adding the next 10% of my trade that I want to be adding to my position. So what will happen after that here is that I will be, of course, have so much levels that I will be accumulating XRP at is, if we're going to decrease further and further, I will be, of course, averaging in on a very nice price. And in the end of the day here, since I'm expecting a huge breakout towards the upside, since, of course, this is a very significant pattern that we could be looking for an extreme breakout on, this could be resulting in, of course, a huge gain here of maybe a 2,000% trade here, since if we're comparing it to the previous run-up here, this was also a major run-up. And as well, if we know, once again saying this, I've been saying it as well several times in the past as well, you know, you have to know what XRP does here. The XRP market structure is so important to recognize. The XRP market structure is so important to recognize. And look what XRP can literally do here. There is no coin that can do the same as XRP. Of course, 21 days, 1400% pump. You can see as well over here. 7 days, 100% pump. XRP is known for as well over here. Past in the previous run up over here, XRP pumped. In 10 days, 250%. XRP is known for these big pumps out of nowhere. XRP could be absolutely exploding out of nowhere. It always have the same market structure. Look back at the past. Look back at the past over here. And it's always the same. It's always a pump, it's a dump. It's a pump, it's a dump. And if we're looking over here, it's a pump, it's a dump. If we're looking over here, it's a pump, it's a dump. And what we're seeing over here, it's a pump, like over here, and it's a dump. And what can we see over here right now? It can be a pump, and after that once again a dump, or even a bigger pump, of course. So you have to know what the market structure is from XRP. And if we're clearly looking at the XRP, how it has been behaving itself in the past, it could be a major opportunity. And especially if we're going to obtain the of course the dollar cost average strategy, you could be making some insane gains over there with XRP, and that is the reason why I will be working on a swing trade position, and I will be sharing it as well with more details here in the upcoming videos here on the channel, since we are going to discuss what I'm exactly going to do with that here. So let me know what you guys think of it, and let me know if you agree with me on how the XRP market structure always behaves itself, since it's a pretty interesting market structure that XRP always is obtaining over here. So let me as well analyze here the XRP compared to Bitcoin valuation, and let me set up this correctly. So you can see here a previous support, a previous resistance, support, and we are looking to be, of course, once again breaking through this blue box of resistance, and this could be, of course, very bullish, since we can be retesting this level as support once again. As well, analyze the XRP compared to Bitcoin valuation. You can see a lot of volatility shocks usually, and can we be seeing more volatility shocks in XRP compared to Bitcoin? For sure. Is it likely to see a pump towards the upside? Very likely. Is it likely to be once again such a pump of maybe 4,000% against Bitcoin? it can be for sure happening. We can be literally see a 40x with XRP. You'll probably think I'm joking, but I'm not even joking. I'm truly realistic right now. So pretty interesting what we could be seeing here with XRP. As well, if we're looking to the XRP compared to Ethereum valuation, you know it has been decreasing the whole time over here. And it looks to be even that we are forming some kind of a resistance line on the top side. And this could be maybe retested anytime soon here in the future. But yeah, XRP compared to Ethereum has been moving down ever since here. And it's pretty interesting what it is right now doing and what it is about to do here. But yeah, can't wait to see where it will be reversing. And can't wait to see how it will be reacting, of course, as well. So let me move on to the next project here, and let me once again drop it in the comment section which coin we have to be talking about, because I love to go in towards a coin that you guys want me to look at the most here. So pretty interesting, and I can't wait. And someone is saying waiting for the XRP long tweet. Yeah, guys, for sure. If I'm opening a position, once again, I just shared a strategy already that I will be most likely using here, but of course I have to be working it out first for myself. I have to be taking a clear look as well. I have to be as well discussing it with some of my my co-workers as well, because I always share my trades with them as well, and then we're going to work on a good opinion altogether. And guys, by the way, if you're going to join me with these trades, or if you're willing to and interested in the channel, make sure to hit that follow button here on the Twitter page at RoverCRC. We are heading towards the 10,000 followers. Absolutely insane. So let me see what the chat is saying. I see Cake. I will be going into Cake and Stellar Loomis as well. BNB, guys, we have so many things to discuss. But yeah, make sure to hit the follow button over there. And let me start off with discussing Cake over here. So, Cake, what are we having over here? Right away, going to say this first about Cake. Extreme good coin. I'm using it and I'm gaining approximately 6.9% every single month in returns by just taking my Cake. The returns on Cake are absolutely insane. Make sure that you are going to do your research on it, since passive income is the best income that you can potentially make here. Cake can be helping you very well in doing so. So make sure to check out Cake. Make sure to go to PancakeSwap here. Go to PancakeSwap. And you can be, of course, go to the site if it loads up real quickly, and you can see pools over here. And you could be, of course, join the AutoCake pool, and you have to connect your wallet. And you can see, of course, as well some information about the contract. And yeah, you can literally see over here, APY is currently 93.9% here. And if I'm going to do a calculation, the returns per month are approximately 6%, if I say it correctly. Let me see. That's approximately 7.8% returns every single month. So 100% APY is absolutely insane. Let's say you're investing... Of course, I don't know how. Let's say, for instance, a very easy amount here. Let's say you're investing $100 US. You will be getting $93 US by the end of the year. And of course, these returns are paid monthly, and you can be as well putting it for 30 days locked, and then you have 5.5%. Yearly is 9.3%. So it's pretty interesting what you are getting, of course, over here. Make sure to check it out. It's definitely worth to let the money do the work, of course. So that's first of all thing I want to be saying here. I love Cake. Free promotion for Cake. But I'm loving it, and I think you should be paying attention towards it as well here. And as well for all the people that are right now watching here, and if you're not subscribed to this channel yet here, make sure to hit up that subscriber button right now here, since we are, of course, running up towards the 43.5k subscribers. It will be amazing if we can reach it anytime soon here. But let me set up Cake US dollar. Let me set up this Fibonacci, and it looks to be that Cake has been increasing, of course, already pretty significantly, but compared to Cardano, of course, it has been as well a very nice pump here. Cardano approximately pumped 98%, Cake right now 90%, guys. This once again shows you that the opportunities in crypto are extremely high, as long as you are buying into our sphere. So please don't spam in the chat here, because if you're going to spam in the chat, you will be getting a minor timeout here. So please don't do so. Highly appreciate it if you're not doing so. So we moved up here. We closed above the 0.236 already, and you can see we had some struggles on breaking through of this level. You can see two major rejections, even a wick below it. We faked out after it moved up once again here, and right now, of course, we are starting to close in towards the golden pocket resistance target right now. So this will be one of the major resistance targets that I should be pretty careful on. Right now, it looks to be as well. We are, my head is in front of it, but we are getting overextended. Still, the charts on the daily are looking quite healthy. 12-hour is well looking quite healthy. So yeah, definitely want to be paying attention towards these things here as well. If I'm removing the Fibonacci, and if I'm setting up some resistance box here on the daily level, sorry, on the 12-hour level, but let me set it back on the daily. You can clearly see that we also broke through of one of the most critical levels of resistance on the Pancake Swap chart. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Of course, fake out over there, but resistance. And we, of course, did broke through here. And you can see as well in the past, as soon where we were breaking through of this level, we retested this level and, of course, absolutely kickstarted this huge run up here with, of course, an approximately gain of 126% here. So, yeah, it looks quite interesting that we, of course, saw the breakthrough here for Cake of this orange box. And right now we are even retesting it as support already. So, yeah, pretty bright. It looks pretty strong. It looks like it is ready to even increase further in valuation. So, yeah, make sure that you are paying attention towards it right now here as well for enabling the EMA ribbon. You can see it's flipping bullish once again. Let me as well enable the MACD to maybe spot some kind of a divergence here. Let me as well look at the weekly candles for a second. So the daily is not looking necessarily that strong, to be honest, since I'm seeing a bearish divergence right now here on the MACD, but that will be not having a lot of influence right now on the price action of Cake, in my opinion. So if we're looking to the weekly, we don't even have enough information about it, so I can't really give my predictions about that one. The weekly RSI is still clearly in a downtrend. That's the thing that you should be paying attention towards. We could be running into some momentum resistance anytime soon here, but I should mainly look at Bitcoin. If you're going to go into a Cake, look at Bitcoin. And right now, especially since Ethereum 2.0 is coming closer and closer, Cake will be getting more competitive with Uniswap as well here. You can see already as well, if you're going to go to Uniswap, that Uniswap has been increasing as well very significantly in valuation, and that Uni compared to US dollar has been as well performing very well and even outperforming Cake here in the past days here. So Cake was increasing in approximately 90%, and Uniswap was of course increasing 170%, and that was all because of the fees reduction. So not the fees reduction, but of course the creation of a deflationary Ethereum. Unfortunately, it's not fully deflationary yet here, but you can see that literally in the lifetime since, of course, the London hard fork update came out here, we already burned 37,000 Ethereums, and that's quite significant. We are burning approximately 3 Ethereums every single minute. That is pretty beautiful to see here. So as well, King Monkey donating to the channel, thank you so much for your donation. And you were asking me, what are your thoughts on AMP? So let me go into AMP in a second, my friend. Give me a moment and let me finish up my thoughts here on Cake here. So Uniswap is maybe also a coin that we could be talking about in a second here. But personally, I will be definitely very bullish on Cake here, since, of course, I love, of course, the pools where you could be investing in, and, of course, the APY that you can generate with it. And, of course, I should highly as well suggest to take an approach towards it, and maybe as well stake a little bit in towards it, since it is pretty interesting to do so. There are as well some different projects that you could be, of course, get some very nice returns on. So make sure that you are doing your research, and if you do your research right here, you could be, of course, make a lot of money here with Pancake Swap here. So yeah, pretty bullish on the project, and make sure to hold it. I think it's a good holding coin here. So let me go into the next coin, AMP, for you, King Monkey. So let me move in towards it. And I know that AMP was increasing. Let me go into this chart, yeah. So I know AMP was increasing recently very significantly towards the upside. So let me go in towards this. And what were we seeing over here right now? So it looks to be that we could be maybe form some kind of an diamond pattern here on the daily candles, but I'm not a huge fan of that. So what I could be approaching is, of course, clearly right now a resistance line here from the top side. So we are forming right now a downward trend here, since we have been forming a high, a lower low, and a lower high. So we are forming clearly a downtrend right now on the daily candles. As well, if you're looking to the RSI, you can see that we're forming a lower high. What is, of course, generally speaking, looking very strong and looking very healthy. So right now as well, we could be maybe look at some kind of an pattern getting an apex getting reached anytime soon here. Since if we're connecting our upward sloping support line, we have been seeing already 2 touch points here, and of course the top set as well 2 touch points. I want to be seeing some more significance coming in towards this chart here, but it is looking quite interesting. And as well, Images also donating $10 US. Thank you so much here for your support of the nation. And you're saying thank you. And I mean, I want to be saying thank you to all of you guys who are right now watching here. Absolutely appreciate it to everyone over here, of course. And Yeah, thank you so much for your donation. So AMP, not a very clear opinion about it. Let me real quickly search on towards the market capitalization here. I know it was running up very quickly in the past. It's definitely not a pump and dump here. It has a 2.6 billion market capitalization. It even shoot up just a moment ago here. It's trading on 6 cents here. So it's pretty interesting. But for me, it is not really the coin that's probably going to give me the most amount of returns. Of course, if you bought the lower side over here, you were seeing an approximately 130% increasement. As well, for enabling the email ribbon, you can clearly see that we're still getting supported by it. And this is, of course, generally speaking, looking very strong. As well, if we're looking to the MACD, we are not seeing a clear divergence right now, but we are seeing right now that we are forming higher lows and as well higher lows on the MACD. So this is also looking generally very healthy. But mainly, if you're as well connecting all these RSI tops here, you can see that we are forming a clear downtrend right now on the RSI. So this could be maybe be pretty bearish, since of course the lower highs that you are forming on the RSI is of course in every single time a bearish divergence. If you're going to form as well a higher high in the price action, so of course this was not a bearish divergence, but this clearly was. But right now I want to be very careful with this coin. Let me as well go into the 4 hourly candles. Maybe I'm seeing something over here, since I don't really see a significant direction getting called here on the daily candles. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. For hourly as well, not very significant. But it looks to be that we're consolidating. It looks to be that we're forming higher lows over here. It looks to be as well that we're forming decreasing highs. Or could be once again resulting in some kind of an apex getting reached here. So make sure that you are once again paying attention towards this chart. And this could be for sure resulting in some kind of a breakout anytime soon here. So it looks pretty interesting, of course. Could be breaking out anytime soon on the 4 hourly candles. This is a pattern that you should be paying attention towards. And this could be resulting in, of course, a very significant increasement of approximately 15% here, or we could be, of course, look for a decreasement of 15%. So outside of that, I don't really have a clear opinion right now about AMP. I will be not saying to buy it. I will be as well not say to sell it over here. But I'm pretty neutral right now on the project. You can see as well we're connecting some horizontal levels of resistance and previous support over here. It looks to be that we're just right now trading in some kind of a consolidation range here, since of course this previous high over here getting created here, acting as resistance, acting as support, acting as resistance, and right now acting as support once again. Previous resistance right now as well, acting as resistance, and it looks to be that we're just in some kind of a consolidation phase right now, and we could be looking for some more sideways action between these ranges. Of course, I say sideways action, but this is already a 30% move towards the upside if we're going to reach the top side. And personally, if I would be approaching this chart, I should definitely say buy at the lower box here, sell at the top box. So you could be, of course, definitely accumulate right now on this on the ranges that we are right now trading on. So generally speaking, looking pretty exciting. So let me look at the next project right now. And I see a lot of, I promised BNB. So let me move into BNB as well. If we're looking to the coin market capitalization here of BNB, it has been performing very well. It has been outperforming Ethereum in the past 24 hours as well, Bitcoin, but it has not been outperforming Cardano. So Cardano is closing in towards BNB, almost overtaking the number 3 spot here. And the reason why BNB is right now not pumping as hard as Cardano is basically because BNB is right now facing regulation issues, and that is the reason why it is not pumping so hard like it used to do. So yeah, we'll be definitely not saying that BNB is not a good project, since it is definitely good, but that's the main reason why it's right now not pumping as hard at as these other coins here. So starting off the analysis, right away going to set up a Fibonacci over here, and it looks to be that we are right now running in towards one of the most critical levels of resistance. And the critical level of resistance, what I'm right now talking about here, is the 0.382 here on the Fibonacci, aka the $395 on the BNB price action. So critical level of resistance that we're right now running into towards previous resistance as well, like you can see over here. And already for the past 2 days here, if we're going towards these candles, you can clearly see that we, of course, got rejected. This 12-hourly candle before us already closed outside of it, so that's pretty bullish. But what I do want to be seeing definitely is a daily candle close outside of it. As long as we are not seeing a daily candle close above the 0.382 here, this is not confirming a breakthrough. And this is what I can already tell you, one of the most critical levels of resistance that you should be paying attention towards. I'm looking forward towards it if we could be for sure breaking it. You could be as well set up this Fibonacci a little bit differently. You could be setting it up from here on towards here. And if you're looking like it in this way, you can see as well that we maybe already broke through of the 0.786 here, but I will be not doing so as well. Let me enable some momentum indicators. The MACD is looking not extremely healthy. It looks to be that we're having some bearish divergence, but right now we're once again in an uptrend, and it looks to be that we could be still increasing for an evaluation. As well, on the weekly, we are looking to clearly reverse. So yeah, it looks to be that the weekly is ready for another hype run up here towards the upside. We cooled off very significantly, and we are right now having enough steam here to maybe drive this towards another hype run up here. And I definitely can't wait to see how this will be reacting towards it. To be honest, if we're looking towards horizontal levels of resistance, you can see the previous high currently created over here. We already broke through that level. That was already a level that we have been speaking about quite a lot here as well. The top side, I don't see a clear resist line that we can currently create over here, but we could be looking, of course, at the EMA ribbon. What just as well flip bullish once again here, and as soon, like you can see, as we are trading below the EMA ribbon, it's providing us resistance. And right now, once again, we are finally trading above it once again, and this is definitely, excuse me, definitely a very bullish sign here that we're once again trading above the EMA ribbon, and this could be, of course, for sure a driver towards the upside for the BNB price action. But let me as well go in towards the BNB compared to Bitcoin valuation. So the BNB compared to Bitcoin valuation is a very important valuation that you should be paying attention towards. And I see right now as well, Nathan Jones donated to the channel here. Thank you so much for your support of the nation. It's definitely highly appreciated here. Thank you so much. And a big shout out to you, of course, my friend. But let me as well discuss right now the Bitcoin compared to BNB valuation. Since this chart is telling us two things here. It is telling us, okay, should we be buying Bitcoin or should we be buying BNB? And I will be right now telling it to you guys. Since we have been in a downtrend here, since, of course, the beginning of May, well, we were seeing, of course, the huge correction in the Bitcoin market. And right now we want to be, of course, looking in towards what is the best thing to do so right now here. So, looks to be we formed a downtrend here from the top side. So this is a clear downtrend. We are running into our resistance right now here. And I will be right away saying, as soon as we're going to break through this resistance target here on the top side, I will be flipping bullish, and I will be saying that you could be shifting some Bitcoins back towards BNB, or that you could be, of course, just start to accumulate BNB since it is going to outperform Bitcoin. So that is generally looking pretty strong here, and it maybe was looking like a very classical bearish bias pattern, but you can see right now over here that if we are connecting this, it looks to be some kind of an descending triangle. Of course, descending triangles are bearish bias patterns, but you can always break towards the upside in a bearish bias pattern, especially if we're in such a bullish period like we are in right now. And it looks to be right now that we, of course, formed this this line, this orange box over here, that it has been forming a very good accumulation zone. So I will be right away saying it. If BNB compared to Bitcoin is going to decrease back towards the range around the 0.0074, I will be start to accumulate once again, since it is, if we're looking back to history, a very strong level to accumulate some BNB compared to Bitcoin's at. And for me, the level to flip bullish is, of course, a breakthrough of the resistance target here on the top side. So looking forward towards it, and I can definitely not wait to see what we're going to have here. So pretty interesting. What we are currently having here, but let me go really quickly in towards VeChain, since I see a lot of requests coming in from VeChain. I'm doing a little bit more quick since I want to be going over as much projects as I possibly can here. So guys, make sure that you are right now going to smash up the likes here for the small reward. Of course, smashing up that like button, it's literally taking you guys no time. It's literally for free, and you will be literally meaning the world for me as well. So make sure that you're going to do so, since I will be, of course, truly appreciating it. So what are we right now having for VeChain? I've been already discussing VeChain previously. Well, we were, of course, retesting this line over here. So you can see support, 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 resistance, resistance, and while we were breaking through it, support. So a pretty interesting level of support of resistance, and pretty interesting trend line, how we call it nowadays. Yeah, very significant level as well. We finally broke through it, and this is as well signifying we broke the downtrend. We broke the downtrend, and we could be looking for some more bullish days here for VeChain. As well, once again, like I told you before, this once again shows you how much opportunities there possibly are in crypto, because we were seeing a 110% increasement here on valuation in literally 22 days here. Guys, please, if the prices are sitting extremely low, once everyone is in fear, you want to be greedy, and once everyone is greedy, you want to be fearful. So that is, of course, the message of today right now here. But you can see right now we moved up very quickly here, This resistance line is flipping into support. This is very beautiful to see. Let me as well set up a Fibonacci here from the swing high towards the swing low to give you some key levels of support and resistance where you should be paying attention towards. And it's pretty funny since this level that we were just talking about, this resistance target over here, is also coming together with a Fibonacci level. And you can see over here, resistance, and after that, we cleared it as support. Right now, we are, of course, successfully retested the 0.236 here. The next target is basically the 13.8 cents here, what comes together once again with the golden pocket resistance target. Trading on the 13.8 cents here, 0.382 here in the Fibonacci. So, yeah, looking forward towards it. I think we could be reaching that target anytime soon here. This is also the next realistic target that we could be aiming for as well if we're going to measure it from this high over here. This is an approximately 20% increasement. I think 20% increasement is pretty easy to get here for VeChain, especially on the levels that we're right now trading on. Since if you look back to the past here, this was an extreme big hype run up here. And also, a quick thing that I want to be saying here, guys, make sure that you're as well going to look back towards the past here. Since if we're looking back towards the past and we're going to, for instance, look at Ethereum, if this is the right chart, guys, is this going to be the same? Let me know real quickly, because I personally think yes. We were seeing a hype run up here, we cooled off, and after that we saw the real hype run up. So please don't think this is the parabolic that we're going to end here. This is probably the beginning, and I mean, for VeChain, we could be maybe see targets around to $1 still in the end of the year. So please don't say that you're too late. You're still pretty early. The best strategy in crypto is dollar cost averaging. And I will be still saying it as well for VeChain. As well, we're trading above this important level of the blue box of resistance. You can see previous resistance, previous support, while trading below it, resistance. Right now trading above it once again, support. So yeah, pretty beautiful to see that one. As well, we could be aiming and opting for some more resistance along the way up here. I will be making this line a little bit less thick over here, since I will be paying attention towards this level for sure in the future. Let me extend this level towards here. And you can see over here, this will be a major level of resistance that we are going to face here anytime soon. And of course, I will be keeping everyone up to date as well on my Twitter page. So make sure that you are going to hit that follow button over here on my Twitter @RoverCRC, since we are bringing out all these interesting updates here on this Twitter page here. So make sure to hit that follow button over there. We are closing into 10,000 followers. We are right now having 400 followers, 400 viewers watching. If everyone hits that follow button, we have 10,000 followers. That's pretty interesting. But probably you guys are already following me. So yeah, next major target, of course, in this chart will be around as well 13.8 cents here. This as well comes together with the Fibonacci. So personally, I should be highly appreciating that level as well here. I think if we are going to increase very quickly in valuation, these levels could be running together, and this could be a major level of resistance. So 13.8 cents, make sure that you are going to pay attention towards that level. VeChain is looking pretty healthy as well. If we're going to compare VeChain compared to Bitcoin, looks to be that we're still in the same trend here. Let me disable this and let me set up a new parallel channel here. So like this, I mean, I don't really like the parallel channel over here, to be honest. I don't really like it anymore. So it looks to be more that we already broke through this resist line over here. So pretty interesting what we're having over here, since I don't really like the parallel channel that you could be setting up over there. So pretty interesting. It was maybe looking like something like a falling wedge or so, but I don't really like the trend lines on this chart, so I will be definitely not using them. I only use the trend lines I definitely like to use. So for now on, I definitely still want to be seeing a higher high getting created than this high, since we're right now still in a downtrend, like you can see over here. The VeChain compared to Bitcoin chart, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and right now still a lower high. So what I want to be seeing right now here is, of course, a higher high getting created in this high, and then we are confirming a higher high structure, and then we could be looking for some higher lows once again, and then we could be looking for a very beautiful trend. But right now the trend is still towards the downside here on VeChain on the daily candles. So very important to take out this previous high here, in my opinion, in order to confirm the trend towards the upside. So that's pretty interesting to see. We are as well seeing a hidden bullish bearish divergence, lower high getting created over there, higher high in the price action. So make sure that you are paying attention towards that one as well. But what is pretty fortunate for me, I mean, to say, previous resistance, of course, of the orange box, and it was providing us once again very strong support. So we still are trading above the orange line here, orange box, I'm sorry, and this is making me feel pretty excited here, and I definitely still think that VeChain could be seeing some higher prices getting reached anytime soon here. So yeah, make sure that you are on the right side on VeChain. I definitely feel quite bullish on the charts, especially since we broke through of this resist line here, and since we broke with the 0.236 here on the Fibonacci, like you can see over here. So yeah, pretty interesting. we'll be for sure paying attention towards it in the future. We'll be for sure paying attention towards it. Looks pretty solid. So yeah, Bitcoin maybe looks to go for another retest here of the Fibonacci on the 0.5 here. So let's see how that will be ending, of course. Let me just look at some other things as well, guys. I remember the day that people were saying that the bull market was over, since we were seeing the bull market support end getting broken here, or we were seeing the death cross getting created. Right now it looks to be that on the weekly we are just 2 days away from, of course, closing this weekly candle above the bull market support band. That will be signifying that we're basically once again in a bull market, where I was saying that we were still in the bull market over here as well. We were just reaccumulating. So this looks quite solid, and this looks quite interesting as well, where we are right now trading on for Bitcoin. We could be for sure see way higher price getting reached here. The weekly RSI is still trading at extreme low levels, guys. We are about to run in as well to some weekly resistance over here on the RSI. So make sure that you are paying attention towards it. Don't walk outside of your shoes, once again saying this. But for sure, things can spice up anytime soon over here, since we are already seeing, of course, the 4th green candle in a row on the weekly time frame getting created here. What is, of course, beautiful to see. But historically seeing, we usually don't see more than 6 of these. This was 6, right? Yeah, these were 6 in a row. You don't see that many green candles in a row usually. Over here as well on this huge run-up, we were seeing, of course, as well 4 candles towards the upside. Then we saw 2 towards the downside. 4 towards the upside, 1 towards the downside, 2 towards the upside. So yeah, make sure that we are getting a little bit more careful right now. Don't become too greedy, since there is no chart that is going up in a straight line towards the upside. All the charts just go up in waves, and please make sure that you're not opening your long over there while we were going to decrease. I will be rather open my long position on the lower side. So guys, unfortunately, I will be wrapping up the stream right now here, since I will be heading out right now. I have to go to a dinner right now, so I have to make up myself here real quickly. I have to take a shower. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching once again here. It was a pleasure having you guys once again over here. Make sure to still smash up the like, and let me know right now in the live chat, do you want to be seeing more live streams? Since if you guys really like it, I will be trying to do another one tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be once again dropping 2 videos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and after that I will be doing another live stream discussing your altcoins. And of course, I will be not discussing probably the altcoins that I did today, but I will be trying to look into the coins that we have not discussed yet, what I really want to be doing so right now, but unfortunately I can't. So let me know right now if you guys really want it. And of course, if we're seeing a trading opportunity as well for XRP, maybe I'm going to do it tomorrow live here, or maybe I'm going to drop another video tomorrow explaining on my XRP trade that I'm about to take here. And for all the people and are willing to join me here on the XRP trade, you could be finding some very important links in the description here. You could be already signing up with Bybit. If you're going to do so, you will be getting as well a very beautiful bonus here, and you could be joining me with my XRP trade, what I will be for sure announcing about on Twitter. So guys, I see everyone. What dinner? I will be going out for dinner with my grandfather, because it's his birthday. So pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm looking forward towards it. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here once again, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.